Alright, today I'm replacing my crank case ventilation filter. I got a perform service diagnostic message on my dash, and it requires me to replace this with a crank case ventilation filter. I went to my local AutoZone and picked this up for like 134 bucks, and you're supposed to do it every 67,500 miles. That's when the error message comes up. That's when the perform service message comes up. So I'm doing that today. First thing you got to do is you got to take this cover off right here. It's 8mm bolt. There's 4 of them. I took it off. Then to take this off, you have to pull this out. So you pull this out, and then take this cover off. All right, I'm gonna put this back. All right, now there's 8mm bolts that are right up in here. You pull these 8mm bolts off, and once you do that, the CCV filter's right under here. I want to pull those off. The one thing I want to on this vehicle is a 2014 Ram heavy duty Cummins 6.7. There's these 2 pins. There's these 2 clips right here that hold this wire on. There's one over here. There's one over here. You're gonna need a screwdriver to pop those out. I couldn't pick them with my hand, but screwdriver, they popped out really easily. So you gotta do that, and then I'm gonna pull these off and take this cover off. You gotta pull this oil cover off too. And yep, and I'll pull this off and replace the filter. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, I got the bolts off. These are 8mm bolts. They look like that, but two of them look like this. They've got posts on them. So you take this off. This will come off, and that's the post where those wires were at, where I had to use the screwdriver. Okay, now once you get it off, you just come in here and pull this off like such, and the filter's right there. I'm trying to just one-handed here. The filter's right here. I'll pull that off and put the new one on. I'll do that in a minute, and I'll show you that. I was able to lift that up. I was able to lift this thing off, moved it up here, and it's just sitting there. There's a little rubber, there's a hose right there that it's just kind of sitting on that. So it's out and away. And now I'm gonna pull this filter off here, and that should be it. All right, try that. All right, I popped it out. I just pulled it straight out, and it's got some weight to it. I think there's maybe some oil in there or something, but it's definitely heavier than the new filter. It's pretty clean in there. I'm not gonna clean it out. It's very clean. I'm gonna lube up these O-rings on my new one, and I'll put the new one on. So I'm gonna do that next. All right, I got the new one ready to go. I oiled those O-rings. You can't really tell, but I put some oil on them. There's also an O-ring on the top, that orange one. And then I'm just gonna snap it right in there. All right, the new one's snapped in, and now I'm gonna replace the cover. Okay, I got the top snap back on. That was very quick. Now let's just replace the 8mm bolts, and obviously do the reversal to put everything back together. All right, I'm done. I put everything back together. Like I said, this is an easy job. You can do this in about 15 minutes. It took me a little longer just because I had to get set up with tools and camera and stuff, but it's about a 15-minute job. You're gonna need a 8mm socket wrench. I use a deep well. You could probably get away without a deep well, but the deep well helped out. You need something at least like half this deep, halfway. Yeah, 8mm socket, and I used a screwdriver, like I said, just to pick off the posts right here, just to pick off those connectors right there. I'll put them back right now. But yeah, you just stick those in, and yeah, there's another one right there. All right, all good. I'm gonna now reset the perform service engine light that I got on the dashboard, so I'll show you how to do that next in another video.